Ever wondered about the story behind the Hundred Years' War, which lasted for more than a century? Let's get straight into the heart of this legendary conflict and discover its major battles. The Hundred Years' War saw England and France wrestle for control throughout the 14th and 15th centuries, not only over the French throne but also territorial claims and economic dominance. Each battle marked a significant turning point in the conflict, orchestrated by various monarchs and military leaders whose tactics and strategies left an indelible mark on history. Every siege, every stand, every attack and defense gave birth to iconic moments and legendary figures that we remember to this day. Now let's delve into these major battles that defined this epic era. Our journey begins at sea with a momentous encounter known as the Battle of Sluys in 1340. Here, the English fleet, under the valiant leadership of Edward III, shocked the world by overcoming a larger French fleet off the coast of Flanders. This victory wasn't just an impressive feat, but a turning point that established English control over the English Channel, a strategic advantage that would loom large in the years to follow. Next, we leap forward 5 years to the pivotal Battle of Orléans. This wasn't just another battle, it was a masterclass in strategic warfare. On the southwestern French terrain, English longbowmen showcased their deadly efficiency by effectively decimating French forces, marking a significant English triumph. This battle wasn't just a win, it was a demonstration of the lethal efficiency of the English longbow, a weapon that would continue to shape the course of the Hundred Years' War. A year later, in 1346, the Siege of Calais took center stage. After the Battle of Crécy, the English didn't just fight, they strategized, setting their sights on the strategic French port of Calais. The city was blockaded and besieged for almost a year, not falling due to force, but finally surrendering due to starvation. This marked yet another significant English victory, one that further entrenched their dominance in the war. The remaining battles, too, played crucial roles in the Hundred Years' War. The Battle of Sluys, the Battle of Orléans, and the Siege of Calais stand out for their strategic importance and the demonstration of English military prowess, which helped firmly establish England as a formidable power in the war. In the historical narrative of warfare, the Battle of Bergerac emerged as a turning point. The year was 1345. The English forces, in a breathtaking display of strategy and execution, claimed a monumental victory against the French forces near Bergerac, a charming town in southwestern France. This battle, which is one of the landmarks of the Hundred Years' War, brought to the fore the lethal power of the English longbow, a weapon that would shape the course of many battles to come. The Battle of Poitiers in 1356 was no less significant. It was in this decisive clash that the tactical brilliance of the English forces was brought to the limelight once again. Under the command of the formidable Edward the Black Prince, the English troops defeated a significantly larger French army, leading to the capture of King John II of France. This victory boosted the English morale and sent shockwaves through the French ranks. However, it was the Battle of Agincourt in 1415 that truly etched its name into the annals of history. Henry V led the English troops against a French army. Despite being heavily outnumbered, the English forces emerged victorious. Their longbowmen played a pivotal role, raining down devastating volleys of arrows upon the heavily armored French knights. The ensuing chaos and panic in the French contributed to their downfall. These three battles, Bergerac, Poitiers, and Agincourt, significantly shifted the power dynamics of the Hundred Years' War. They were the theaters that showcased the relentless courage, strategic acumen, and military innovation of the English forces. The war's tide began to shift significantly with the crucial Siege of Orléans. Amidst the tumultuous backdrop of the Hundred Years' War, 1428 heralded a turning point. The English besieged the French city of Orléans, hell-bent on demoralizing the French and asserting their control. But the French were not to be subdued so easily. The stage was set for the emergence of a symbol of French resistance, Joan of Arc. A peasant girl who professed to have received divine visions, Joan pledged to aid Charles VII and expel the English from France. Her arrival at the heart of the conflict, Orléans, in 1429 ignited a resurgence of French courage. Spurred by her, the French forces showed their resilience and lifted the siege, dealing a blow to the English. But the French momentum didn't stop there. The Battle of Patay, where Joan of Arc was a force to reckon with, culminated in a decisive French victory. This victory had far-reaching implications, boosting French morale and fortifying Joan's stature as a national heroine. But the French had a long way to go. Fast forward to the Battle of Formigny in 1450, where the English lost their hold over Normandy to Charles VII's strategic French forces. This victory tilted the balance of power in the French favor, enabling them to reclaim their territories. The climax of this historical narrative is the Battle of Castillon in 1453, the final major conflict of the Hundred Years' War. The French, employing artillery with devastating effect, defeated the English decisively. It signaled the end of a long, bloody chapter and crushed English territorial hopes in France. With the Battle of Castillon, the Hundred Years' War effectively reached its conclusion, marking the end of English territorial ambitions in France. Thus, this tumultuous period of savage warfare and political upheaval finally came to an end, marking the dawn of a new era of French sovereignty and national identity. Over a tumultuous century, the Hundred Years' War dramatically sculpted Europe into a new form. From the Battle of Sluys to the Battle of Castillon, this protracted conflict was a stage for epic battles that truly shook the earth beneath. These were battles of colossal scale, where strategies were put to the ultimate test in intense sieges, forever altering the strategies of warfare. But the heartbeat of this war was the lethal English longbow, embodying the might and precision of England. And let's not forget the staunch resilience the French, refusing to bow to any adversary, a testament of their unyielding spirit. So when you ponder upon the Hundred Years' War, let these epic battles, sieges, the English longbow's lethal might, and the unwavering French resilience dominate your thoughts. Remember, these elements didn't just participate in the war, they shaped the course of history.